Well, what you have to see is the opposition lineup, especially in this test match. If you say lots of left-handers and we assume the wicket will turn, and often it's said, the away going spinner is quite difficult to play, it's a bit difficult, that's what they say. And still we had somebody like a Jadeja, who can bowl long spells and at the same time who can be conservative in the thing, in the sense, he can bowl really tight. So that was one of the main reasons why we said, let's go with two off spinners and one left arm, Jadeja doing the job. Well, what really matters is the job that I'm trying to do. The best thing that I've done so far is not to watch television and or read newspapers. So that has really helped, frankly. Uh, but you asked me about how I played the two innings differently. I think the demand was very different in the sense what was needed in the Nagpur test was completely different to what was needed in this test match because this game was evenly poised at that point of time, and I think Nathan was bowling well, so it was important to play a few big shots so that you get rid of that extra catching fielder that's around you, so that if you misread a flighted delivery or you go back to a ball that's pitched slightly up, you don't have that one extra catching fielder to take that inside edge or a bat pad. And it worked well. And also I think a lot of credit goes to the 3, 4, and 5 number batsmen, because they played long innings. Okay, Sachin didn't get 100 or Pujara didn't get a big 50, but still they played for a considerable period of time. And the humidity over here, we all know Chennai gets quite humid, so it helps in getting the opposition bowler tired. And it was important that we bat for 4 sessions. We were able to bat for more than 4 sessions. So overall, I think it was a very good effort, both by the bowlers and the batsmen. Well, you have to see the condition. In India, it can be a big plan, but you also have to see once you go abroad and play what will be your combination, because we need to get good fast bowlers, and at the same time, you have to get the balance of the side right, because if you play with six batsmen, including the wicket keeper, the batting line looks very weak compared to if you have that extra batsman in the side, and your bowling side becomes weak because the spinners don't get a lot of assistance when you're playing outside. So we need to find the right combination. As of now, with three more tests coming in India, this looks like a very settled, bowling and batting line. Yet Jadeja will have to improve slightly when it comes to his batting, but at least he has the talent, to get it going. Well, it's not like I don't read newspaper. It's just that the third paper page from the behind is always a sports page, so you try to get rid of that because otherwise you don't get to know what's happening in India. I think I don't have many big innings, so it's slightly easy for me to choose. But at the same time, it's difficult to choose because I don't have many. I feel the 70 runs that I scored at Lords, in the 2000 series was very special because that innings really helped us, win that series. So, it's not the amount of runs. Often it's the, weightage of the innings that you have played. It may just be a 25 or 30 runs, that you have scored. But if that has a big impact on the test match or in the series, that can be really special. Well, 4 or 5 can be an option, but the thing is, you have to be sure the wicket will turn. On the very first day, most of us assumed it will be a turning track, there will be plenty for the spinners, but we saw it was a decent wicket. Yes, there was a bit of spin for the spinners, but overall, if you see, it was quite a good wicket, and that's why you want to be prepared in a situation where you think this is what may happen, but it goes the other way around. So, and also Bhuvnesh is someone who can bat a bit, and we all know nowadays the importance of batting deep because that really frustrates the opposition bowler. So I think we went with the right combination, and also when you have that extra spinner, because three itself is a lot, and you have the fourth one, then after the press conference it becomes very difficult to answer why that fourth one only bowled a small amount of overs, and it's difficult. You can't make 3 or 4 spinners, bowl the exact number of overs. You don't see the number of overs bowled by them and then make a bowling change. Who looks effective, according to that, you make a bowling change. Opening, if you just look at the stats, you may say that, but at the same time, you need to give them a fair amount of time. So let's hope for the best. Vijay has played this game. Let's continue with him and give him some time and that comfort of saying, he's wanted over here. Well, till Jadeja is playing, I'll have to bat at number 6 till he gets comfortable and gets used to international Test cricket. If he starts doing really well according to the amount of talent he have, we'll think about it later. About the innings, as I said, it was a very different innings, special for me. I won't like to make any comparisons, whether it's the best or not the best for me. Difficult to say. I've got 590, so it doesn't weigh anymore. No, seriously, I've got out of 90s plenty of times, and I personally believe, it's the top 6 batsmen who really, okay, I'm batting at 6 right now, but, they are the ones who really worry about the hundreds. But, it's the weightage of the innings. I've never, uh, you know, thought a lot about 100. If it's there, I'll hit. I remember the 92 I scored at Oval, Dilip Venkar. He was there at that point of time and he said whether I would do something different. I said, nope, I would bat the same way. If I get a chance to hit, I'll hit. So nothing much has changed. Well, they went with their strength. If you see Australia as of now, they rely a lot on their fast bowlers. So I think start of the series, they wanted to go with what their strength was. Uh, After 4 days of cricket, maybe Michael would think, it would have been better if they would have gone with another spinner. But, you know, at times it's easier to decide on these things once the test match gets over because then you have the whole result in front of you. And as far as their batting line is concerned, I think they are a very good batting line. Yes, the wicket was a bit on the slower side over here, and our spinners they were able to put pressure on them. But overall, I think they are a very good batting lineup. They are aggressive, and as the series progresses, I think they will bat well.
Thank you very much.